Hello, a very good evening to you. I thought you'd like these daffodils and also this deer. He's very majestic, although it does look slightly like he's wearing a little blonde toupee.
Hello there. For most of us, the working week is going to end on a dry note, but cloud amounts will vary. I'm hopeful that most places will get to see at least a little bit of sunshine. It will be largely dry, but I can't completely rule out just the odd shower.
Good morning to you, Charlie and Naga, and morning to you at home too. Not as cold as it has been recently across southern parts of the UK, but we have got a touch of frost this morning across parts of Scotland and Northern Ireland. Temperatures down below freezing in a few places there. But generally today, pretty quiet. Things are looking largely dry and settled. We've got a lot of cloud around, but hopeful that some of that cloud will break up through the course of the day.
Now, if you look up, are we going to see the stars that Sarah has behind her this morning? Because clear nights, chilly nights, and we've seen many of those lately, Sarah. Morning.
Yeah, good morning to you, Charlie and Naga. Morning to you at home. If you were lucky enough to get some clear skies last night, you may just have caught a glimpse of that rare green comet that we've got over our skies at the moment. But actually, most of us had a lot of cloud around last night. But this was the picture in Edinburgh, taken just recently, in fact, by one of our weather watchers. So where we've got those clear, beautiful, starry skies, there is just a touch of frost around, but many of us actually frost-free. It's not as cold in the south at the moment as it has been recently because we have got more clouds.
It's Friday morning, nearly said Saturday morning then. It's not, it's Friday morning. Sarah, it's Friday morning, OK? How's the weather?
It is, yes, it's Friday morning. Good morning to you. Nearly the weekend, isn't it? And actually the weather should be behaving itself for many of us through today and into the weekend as well. Lots of fairly dry, quiet, settled weather out there at the moment.
When you went back to your old school, did everything look really small?
Yeah,
Like,
although I haven't grown too much, to be fair. But yeah, no, it did. But I did remember it, even though the last time I was there, I was about 6 years old.
Oh.
It's quite lovely going back.
It was strange. It seemed weird how clear it was. And I remember the field, the classrooms.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I look forward to that. Tomorrow we'll see that, yeah? Great. Mike, thanks.
7:46, Sarah. A little 6-year-old Mike Bushell. How about that?
Oh, I know. You can just picture it somehow, can't you? Going back to his school as well. On to the weather, and it is looking generally settled out there for many of us over the next couple of days. In fact, high pressure generally in charge, but we have got some weather fronts just creeping their way in from the northwest. But a bit of a mixed picture out there this morning. Sunny spells for some of us first thing now the sun's up. This is the picture in Pembrokeshire, taken by one of our weather watchers just in the last half hour or so.
If you are heading out, you need to be listening to Sarah this morning because it's been very cold of late, but I always say this, it's going to get milder. Of course, it's going to get milder at some point in the year, but in the coming days.
Yeah, it's got to happen, hasn't it, eventually? Yeah, things gradually getting milder. Certainly not as cold in the south as it was to start off the week, for instance, but that slightly milder weather that we've seen in the north is actually just now easing away. So the weather's really evened out, hasn't it, at the moment? It's been a bit topsy-turvy over the past couple of weeks, but yes, temperatures out there on the chilly side across parts of Scotland and Northern Ireland first thing, where we've had the clear skies. Further south, though, we've got pictures a bit like this. We've got a lot of cloud in the skies. This is Oxford at the moment, and most of us keeping a fair amount of cloud through the day. But having said that, there'll be a bit of sunshine breaking through at times, and most places looking at largely dry and settled as well. So high pressure generally dominating at the moment.